Get you this Fox Business Alert. Risk is back on in the broader markets, but Reddit favorites are breaking down. In the midst of a wild sell-off at the opening bell, GameStop fell to an intraday low of about $74 and change before being halted. You can see right now it's down 55%. It's at $99 and change, but still at the moment struggling. AMC, Koss, Express, BlackBerry all seeing significant losses at this hour, but if you go above 30,000 feet, the Dow and the S&P are on pace for their biggest gains in 3 months. Goldman Sachs is leading the Dow right now. Waters Corp is topping the S&P, and Workday is pushing the NASDAQ higher. Let's get to our floor show traders right off the bat here. Tom Hayes and Larry Shover. Tom, what signal is your trader Spidey Sense reading about the Reddit trading frenzy as investors turn back to tech and e-commerce, I guess knowing in the back of their minds that Amazon and Google report earnings after the bell?
Yeah, well, Liz, the Reddit rebellion is slowing down. They have a saying on the board, diamond hands, which means not to sell GameStop. It looks like there's a few cubic zirconias in the mix today. They're rushing through a crowded, narrow exit. And short interest collapsed down to 36%. The squeeze is over, and the Robinhooders are selling everything that's not nailed down in order to get off a margin, just like the hedge funds had to last week sell their winners to pay for their losers. So what we like here, Liz, moving forward is we like to find value after a 75% move up in the market. Where's value left? We love the defense and aerospace sector on a commercial aviation recovery in the second half of this year. This can be played through an ITF like ITA or through the top holdings like Northrop Grumman, Raytheon Technologies, General Dynamics, or Boeing. And that's really what's going to be happening moving forward.
Yeah. Larry, I've got to get you in here just to show how knee-jerk crazy some investors are right now. I mean, you could just go back to Sunday. After Elon Musk Sunday went on this Clubhouse app, this is a social media app, it's not a publicly traded stock, to talk to Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev about why his online trading app imposed purchase limits on Reddit stocks, investors were like, oh, Clubhouse must be the next big thing. And they proceeded to buy the wrong company. They bought Clubhouse Media, totally unrelated, drove that stock as high as 117% to the upside yesterday before realizing the mistake. Larry, what kind of cautionary tale are you seeing here?
Well, I'm seeing something that we see quite often, and that is like, you have populist investing going on. Clubhouse Media Group is one of those that people just piling in without any kind of fundamentals, without any kind of anything other than news flow, and it seems like it works until it doesn't work. And beyond new, when you think of Clubhouse stock, people buying the wrong stock. They didn't even know what the company was. In fact, behind all that, it's a medical research company that's based in China, Content Homes from Southern California. The stock has since sold off a little bit. But again, it's really about news flow and people just born out of being gullible and thinking, hey, I'm going to gamble because that's what's worked lately.
Is the Reddit trade over, Larry?
No, I don't think it's over. I don't think it's ever over. It'll just take a different form. We've had these kind of things go on, since the beginning of the stock market, and people trying to corner stocks, people trying to short squeeze stocks. I think of the Pigley crisis back in the 1920s, a classic example. But no, I don't think Reddit's going to go away. It might go into a different format. But the smart money, the hedge funds, et cetera, they're going to find ways to circumvent this as well. So the game is definitely not over.
Tom, I'm looking at the NASDAQ record. We need to close at 16,635, and at the moment we are at 16,646, so we're above it. What does this say? That people are going back to these I can't believe it. I remember back in the day when Google and Amazon were the high flyers and the crazy names, but people are returning to these.
Yeah, well, just as the hedge funds had to de-risk last week, Liz, they're re-risking. They don't want to be short into Amazon earnings or Alphabet earnings. They know the stimulus is coming either through cooperation or reconciliation, and we continue to see vaccinations going up and cases coming down. Just with the CBO yesterday, their economic projections for this week, they expect economic growth to hit a new high mid-year, unemployment to plummet to 5.3%, and inflation to remain subdued. And that's without the new stimulus on the table, which we know is coming, and the market's now anticipating that.
Boy, we hadn't heard the word stimulus for a while, but yes, look at the markets here. We got the Dow up 583 points. Tom, Larry, great to see you. We got to get to this part of the story. Breaking news, Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev